It's an initiative targeted at creating meaningful conversations from industry shapers and leaders on a range of topics. Its purpose is to both recognize, celebrate diversity in background and life experiences, and allow participants to gain varying perspectives through the stories of our panelists.
A very warm welcome from all of us. This first episode is going to focus on how we build resilient teams and how we emerge stronger. And we're going to hear from our panelists their learnings and reflections from an organizational, professional, and personal level.
Life to me is all about self-discovery. Every day we go through, we have good days and bad days. But out of that is always about understanding ourselves better every day as well.
Life is, obviously uncertain, but extremely beautiful. And I really want to put my passion into every moment and enjoy it.
To get a bunch of people to stop fighting, to start to share nicely, to help each other work together, and actually to be brave, right? And to have faith in all of what we do. And that's just a whole lot of how things have been, especially over the last 20 months or so.
We have a new purpose, which is a better tomorrow. We help arming people to communities to protect them if they would be vulnerable from the pandemic.
So we've launched kind of like this 5C model, which was a lot about care, with tons and tons of program for the individual.
Okay, so let's read some of these. I think the virtual setup actually works. Okay, this opens up opportunities for us to work from anywhere. That's wonderful to hear the positivity. Boundaries, gosh, how many of us can relate to that? It becomes a 24/7 model, doesn't it? The connectedness.
The pandemic brought about a lot of concerns about physical isolation as well as emotional stress. I thought it would be extremely difficult from our seniors to actually induct our freshmen into hall life and to school life, but they really impressed me with their enthusiasm and their innovative ideas for both virtual or blended activities. So I think we just must have more trust in people to make the best of things, right? Even in difficult times.
My daughter, who I consider more wiser than me, just 12, but already going on 30 with her wisdom. So she tells me one thing very often, that, Mommy, the problem is that everybody believes in and wants magical solution, but they don't believe in magic.
All in all, it's about be fast in delivering the required changes in response to the needs at the point of time.
I think a lot of the time in any organization, all of us love to talk about building organizational resilience. But the truth is we don't quite get that many opportunities to test it out, right? We talk about business continuity, we talk about many things, but we may not actually have a good platform to test it out in real life. And I think the pandemic actually served that opportunity to us on a golden platter, right? It was like the perfect storm.
Sometimes we took for granted those sort of corridor conversation or banters that we used to have with the team when we were in the office at the pantry having coffee, right? You can laugh about something, share what happened last weekend. You don't really get that on a virtual setting. You either join the meeting and then leave the meeting, right? It can get very clinical. And so I think it's also that test around how do you, create those connections amidst that virtually. And as a company, and me personally as well, we've taken measures, right, to sort of even block and secure time, right, consciously secure time to just connect. It's not about meetings, it's just about conversations.
The women leadership has been quite appreciated in this whole space. And I feel that it has given a window to the women to have a very diverse showcase of what a feminine or a female leadership can be, which is from an empathy, care, and passion perspective. And I think a lot more appreciation to that leadership style has been recognized as well all over the globe. So I think we should leverage that as we go forward rather than having a very single view of what leadership can mean.
We would love, as we build the series forward, we'd love to hear from you on what are some new themes that you would like to explore, to learn and be inspired as we continue this journey.